Hello there, my friends, and welcome to Talon Plays Divinity 2, Episode 2. Well, in the last episode, we made our character. We're captured, thrown on a boat. There's a murderer about who then decided to blow up said ship, but fortunately, Mr. Bucket protected us. Alrighty, so what's going to happen now that I'm sure bad things are happening? What's our journal say first? A fellow sorcerer named Wendigo confessed to the killing. She also implied that we share something in common with her target. Before we could learn more, she somehow triggered a huge explosion. We have to get out of here. It might be wise to find weapons in case there's more danger ahead. Again, what's this we? There's no one with you, Talon! This is really starting to get weird. This is going to be a closed casket funeral, isn't it? Yes, mine. But hey, didn't you have crossbows? Ooh, a shiv, which is the same as a pocket knife. Looks like Tommy Terror lost his apple knife. There is nothing more. This is nothing more than a sharp piece of metal with an improvised hilt. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh, hey, now I can make my own shivs. And let's grab all the. I don't know if wine heals, but we definitely need all the food. We need all the food we can get. Because we don't have any heat, we only have a few healing potions, and we have no healing spells because we're not a spellcaster. So we need all the food we can get. It runneth over not, huh? Let's grab some wine too. Who knows? Maybe we'll go on a date. It runneth over not. That's funny. Alright, we have a good part of the sword. Awesome. And we have a shield. A knife on a stick and another take shield. But we definitely want shields. Because... So let's put on the good part of our sword. There we go. Shields up! So now we gotta do a little reworking of this. Put that with all our other shield abilities. Get rid of these bedrolls so we don't accidentally use them. Put this poison potion thing way over here. Just so we don't accidentally drink it because... that may have happened once or twice. Anything over here? I don't know why they... See, these display cases, they just scream, "Hi, I'm holding stuff." Oh, you know what? We gotta go check on all our friends. See if they're, living. And... Okay, that's just creepy. I really need boots. I'm walking through blood, man. It's kind of... Oh, the puppy died and it exploded. Well, at least he had a beer. The lizard guy.
Oh, what? What happened? Must have been the turnips.
I'm gonna slap you.
You dare strike a royal? Ooh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
Oh, that was the blue lizard lady. Ugh. Okay, what'd she have? Yes, 2 gold pieces. You will be remembered for about 5 seconds. No! He lost his hat!
On the floor.
Oh,
his
good.
great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
Holding out for a heartbeat. Wow, I sing just as well as the guy from Miami Vice.
You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Ha ha ha! 3 gold, awesome. Oh,
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips.
Wake up, wake up!
His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien.
Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake
I
him
just
now,
now realized
he
that the
cannot
camera was
be
in a rather
roused.
weird spot. We're just going to turn that around. Hot elf lady, are you alright?
Not the final dark. Not yet.
I'll get you out of here if I can.
It's no use. Your words do not seem to reach her.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
Okay. Losa! The sheep! Is the sheep okay? No! No, not the sheep. I will eat you in memory. Where are the kids?
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor.
And
She's
possibly
breathing
drowning.
normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
No.
Okay. Hey, that lady who owed me a gold coin. Let's see if she. Oh. Oh. There's going to be a lot of closed casket funerals. Ah, she had a shirt. And she had money. Awesome. But now I have a shirt and pants. And Mr. Bucket. And as much as I enjoy having Mr. Bucket, there, Mr. Bucket will always be with me. Besides, I can't stop laughing. Alright, so that's everybody. Let's head up deck and see what other horrors await us. Well, we don't really need a key because everything kind of blew up. We have made it to the middle deck. The ship is badly damaged, possibly even sinking. We have to keep moving. Okay. I like how, you know, elemental effects, so water does put out fire.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters!
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
You gotta get out of here.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls. The hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
Uh-oh.
Sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much.
Oh, poor puppy.
Please, make it stop.
Yeah. I can't take you with me, buddy. I'm sorry.
The hound sees you reach for your weapon and growls, baring sharp, white teeth.
Uh-oh. It was not happy with that decision. I immediately regret my decision! I didn't want to do that. Ow. Ah, not good. Oh, critical hit. I still feel bad though. I mean, I can't take him with me. But we do need some armor. I am now Stone Talon. Sorry, little guy. Oh, he didn't mind. Shields up. Well, let me cast it on him. Oh, I do feel. I feel kind of bad now. I'm a monster! I'm a monster! What have I done? I need a beer. Make the pain go away.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards!
No, Norden can stop Talon. No door. There we go. I don't recommend doing that too often. Oh, orange juice. Oh. My first bow. Oh, that'll be good if we find someone with a ranged ability. Oh, is that the captain's journal? The smeared ink makes the journal difficult to read, but you managed to make out much of the latest entry. And that is... Game developers, you forgot to put the latest entry in. Oh, there we go. Shabby letter. Okay, what's the shabby letter? The letter contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called the Joy, but someone has inked an angry black line from the top left to the bottom right. Okay, I guess we're not going to the Joy. Oh, I could use a pillow, man. A letter. What's it say? My sweet Stephen, as I write this letter, we near the Isle. By the time the owl delivers it, I will be but a day away. I've heeded Alexander's orders, just as you said I should, but I think of Lucian often. Would the Divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us as we ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold, inside and out. Of one thing I am certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Rix. Okay, we're just going to steal that letter. Why? Because maybe if I give this letter to that Rix guy, he won't... That Stephen guy, he won't try to kill me.
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
Oh, hey, there's Rix.
Thank the gods! By divine grace, what was...
Hey, I found your letter. I'm
He
sorry
eyes the
reading it,
collar
by the way.
circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Uh-oh.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Hey, what's going on here? What have you guys
Like
seen?
you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
No.
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix! Take out your blade!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Okay, There's no mutiny. I almost died at this woman's hands. Uh-oh.
The Magisters look to each other, then back to you.
Probably shouldn't
and
went with
unsheath
strength,
their
but that made me
blades
seem
with
like a
metallic
jerk.
Zing.
Oh, well, glad I kept that letter. There's not going to be a body to go with it.
Your lies end here! Get him!
Alright, let's knock these... Okay. Let's knock one guy down so that way we only have to deal with one. Wrong button. And let's throw the shield to take out him. Oh, you're a tank too, okay. That's good to know. And let's boost strength. How did you get 3 attacks? Okay. Okay, good. And I knock you over too? Permanently. And he had cheese. The world runs better with cheese.
And you thought Rivellon was flat.
Sorry, Rick. I'll make sure Stephen knows you died valiantly in battle fighting a sorcerer. Just not this one. So what's this book have to say? The Source Hunters, valiant though they were, could not have foreseen Bracchus' resurrection at the hands of the cult of the Immaculates. We owe our very lives to 2 more of the very order that first fought to bring Bracchus Rex to justice. The Source King is dead, yet his monument still dot the land. A chilling but necessary reminder of his legacy of cruelty, greed, and arrogance. Oh, we're getting a recap of what happened in the first game. Okay, Over many brutal decades, Bracchus' tyranny spread. His hunger for source and political power drove him to develop heinous devices and magic heretofore unknown. He punished the living with death, and the dead with undeath. Many attempted to stand up to him, wizards, philosophers, scholars, but it was the order of the Source Hunters that ultimately forced Brachus Rex to atone for his sins. Yeah, I didn't want to do it. Camera gets a little wonky from time to time. Sorcerer and monarchs once performed great deeds across the lands, and in his first days Brachus did so from the isle he called home. But in time, as is true of so many things, he became increasingly corrupted by Source. So great was his greed and his fear that crafted a soul forge with a twin Cassandra. I think there's supposed to be the word he there. Once the ritual was complete, Brachus turned her into an undead lich, so that she, and thus he, might live forever. Oh. Okay. Creepy there. Turning your sister into a lich, that... Yes! Resurrection scroll. Awesome. I am so sorry! I'm a monster. I am kind of looting the dead, though, but they don't need the stuff. And besides, Mr. Bucket helped protect me. And I really want shoes. Of course, the water barrel is behind the fire. That makes sense. Oh, a key. What's the note say? Murtoff. Death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rick's both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Captain Coleman. Interesting. Hey, someone who's not unconscious or dead!
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is
So,
bizarrely
mostly
angry,
dead.
and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
Something vaguely familiar about this.
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
Well, we haven't invented, circuitry and microprocessors yet.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
There's something familiar about the way you're holding that book.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding.
But we're on a sinking ship.
Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
That's it, you're the elf! You're the elf who was reading the book earlier.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing.
But... Mr. Bucket!
I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Okay, there are some advantages to being a zombie. I mean, with skeleton, you don't exactly have, lungs. So, yeah, makes sense.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business.
Okay.
I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
Okay. I wonder if that's the locked door with the death fog? Let's go check it out.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull!
I'm sure that's absolutely nothing we need to worry about. Seriously, all these guys have swords and stuff. Can't I just steal them?
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb. The moment you touch the door, your belly goes... It doesn't budge.
I have a key.
The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
I'm sure that's something to worry about. Never mind. One of the cabins seems to have become infested with tentacles and some sort of lethal fog. So what exactly is the penalty for death fog? Instant death. Okay. Yeah. Let's avoid that at all costs. We're just gonna grab this.
Death fog! I need to get out of here! Now!
I'm sure you probably have something good, but oh, I could really use I got lemonade. So once we get on Fort Joy, I'm assuming there's a beach somewhere. We're gonna get some lemonade. Leave no door unturned.
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick!
Ooh, I bet I can sell that shiny thing for some loot. It is so weird doing all the movement with the mouse and the camera controls. It's just... I hope they come out with a patch to fix that. I'm rolling in money, Mr. Big Bucks. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Shot? Why did that song from D2 The Mighty Ducks Return play in my head? Okay, so that's the middle deck. Not about as pleasant as the top deck. Ooh, is there another? What's? There's two. What's in there? Oh. Let's see what's on the top deck. What can be worse than this? Stand corrected. Alright. You know what? Since there's a poison cloud here, I'm gonna delay my turn and let these guys come to me straight through that poison cloud. That he completely missed. I regret my decision. Aha, you're poisoned. Now I can knock you both down. Give me some new armor. And boost my strength stat. And time to throw my mighty shield. I didn't want that. Oh. Okay, that's good. One down. And you're still poisoned. Vicious Voidlings. Fireball spell. Now, fire can knock out poison. Can burn up poison. But we're just gonna walk around the poison. Yeah, we really need to get off the boat, but... Oh. Ouchie. That's... being set on fire, not the way I want to go. But you know what happens to dead bodies? As the great Billy Crystal once said, go through their pockets and look for loose change. So that's what we're going to do. I'm kind of hoping this rain puts out the fire. I really don't want to have to drag these barrels all the way up here. I will, but... You're gonna make me drag the barrels all the way up there. Okay. It's not like we're in a rainstorm that can put fire out, but... Oh, hey, I can pick him up. I have... Oh. I've got too much... Okay. I'm still on fire. Drop. I'm now on fire. Okay, just because you open the menu doesn't pause the game. That's good to know. You guys better have some really good loot. That's all I have to see. You better have some good loot. A wand. And 9 gold. That's it. Oh, sorry, friends. That was very anticlimactic. I apologize. Well, there's gotta be a way to get off the burning boat before the Kraken kills us all.
That means there's still a chance.
Okay, on the boat. Oh, there's the kids, and of course.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
I'm sure that's right.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
You yellow-bellied coward. I'm gonna go. I know there's survivors down there.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
Awesome.
It's gonna be the death of us, you hear?
This looks awfully familiar.
If you could walk, get yourself up. Wait! Void woken!
Oh, great. Alright, let's get a little closer to this guy. And see if I can't knock him down.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
Okay, so she's a Pikachu. That's good to know.
I've faced worse.
You don't have a bow. How can you have water arrows? Oh, I'm gonna get hit.
Let the games begin.
Nice. You are. As soon as I can have you in my party, you're gonna be a regular.
They who are about to triumph salute you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could cast on other people. That's good to know.
I'll yield to none.
No. Okay, I take it back. I do like lizard people when they can shoot fire. Where are you going?
Prepare yourself.
Cool. Note to self, that won't really work if you try to be stealthy.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's avoid the fireballs. Okay, let's kill him. Awesome. And it's time to throw our shield. like you. Whoa! Things are on fire.
Away! The sea's hungry. We don't have much time.
They smell even worse than dead than alive.
I hear something.
It's her.
It's Magister Siwan, the one who put on this damn collar.
No one deserves to die down here.
Sounds like
By the way, I'm going to
she
steal the
needs
book.
help.
Did I ever read the book? The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for meeting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows. Helm, collar, mask. Ah! So that's where it came from. Well, I'm going to steal that. I mean, Blaze unconscious. What's she going to do?
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound.
I'm the hero. Let's help her.
With jagged movements, she raises her clenched
I sounded
fist
so
and
enthused
holds
about that,
out a
didn't I?
length of cloth soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture.
Well, we got to put pressure on the wound just to stop it.
Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
Oh, no. Oh, wonderful.
It's ripping the ship apart.
And, well, oh, look at all the teeth on this thing. Oh, great, I'm drowning. Well, oh, look, time to head into the light.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Yes, master. Where is Padme?
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead.
Somewhere Stephen is weeping.
Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
I like how the ink looks like, blood. And yeah, as I mentioned, this game was entirely crowdfunded. The first game, I guess, commercially didn't do well, but it became a cult hit. And it was funded entirely by Kickstarter. And I'm glad it worked because, like I said, this is probably the most highly rated RPG I've seen all year. Ow. At least I still have my pants.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor?
And why, friends?
This must be Fort Joy.
Because Mr. Bucket protected me. Oh, look at all the brain corals. Awesome. Oh, I can't get to that. That's just screaming, "Here, take me, take me!" I think we're going to call it here for this episode, friends. A little shorter, but it's kind of a good stopping point. So, what is going to happen now that we're on Fort Joy? Well, time will tell. So, thank you everyone for joining me today. Leave me comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button. Doing that helps people find the show and kind of builds up the audience a little bit more. My goal is to hit double digits in subscribers. That's my goal. And I'm so close. I'm so close. So thank you everyone for listening. Tell your friends about the show too. If you have Instagram, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. I'm not really good on social media, so spread the word, if you enjoy the show. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Talon, signing off.